I've actually got to a bowl going 6-6 in the created school league. So I'm just gonna go for it and let's see how this works out.
Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee today at Nissan Stadium as these two teams square off for a chance to be the champion of the Music City Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a team from the Big Ten, a group looking to make a statement. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Dave Paul again, just hanging out with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Alright, this Trans-Perfect Music City Bowl. In today's age, no matter how bad you're at the game, you still get a chance to get a championship of some sort. Because that's fair.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing.
Open runway ahead. Running inside the 20.
And once again, they beat me.
Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Vandergrift. Must be from Texas.
Way to start the game and set the
Have a quarterback just get himself
6-6. They're 7-5. Technically, they should be better than me, but they're not.
Could not have been a better start for that QB.
prime inside the 10. Here he comes.
Coach,
Nice job executing all
Coach
the
Woody
assignments as they put a
gonna
stop to
show
that
him
return at the 22.
why we are
As
the
we take a
best.
look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
He tries to take the top off. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Give to the fullback. And he's
Out of the way.
but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Little touch pass to the receiver. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like, you're going to cover this guy coming across the field, get it to him early on the first drive, let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often, and he picks up.
Traffic intercepted. And he's wrapped up after
Too
a
soon.
solid return on the pick.
What? Don't say, oh, you waving goodbye? Keep going.
Receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and if need be, jumped out.
He's looking to throw it. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Yeah. Oh, it hurts, doesn't it? Vandergrift, brother. Wonder you only threw it to one person. You ain't looking for someone else.
Sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Throws to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Sticks it in his belly. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Sometimes you try to fool the defense with the fullback. Not fool them.
Play it safe.
Goodness gracious, that's supposed to be a quick hitter, get me a few short yards, and there was nowhere to hit it. They just got hit in the backfield and brought the big fella down quickly.
And sure, tackling
I would
there to
definitely
keep
be
him
going
from
for
getting
that.
to the 1st down marker.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting him to throw it way down.
It's a bowl game. It's a bowl game.
Pass, and they did catch the defense off guard, and even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well,
This is a bowl game.
That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the 1st down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the up.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
That ball
Jeez.
is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job.
All right, let's just run and get out of here.
Might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Definitely punting this
The
time.
team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter.
Light
Running
him
it back,
up.
it's Brown. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. To me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. To the air, it's Vandergrift. He makes the connection. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Pulls and throws out the RPO. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter.
All right,
Guys,
let's
at the
just
end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. We
get another stop.
Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. They'll try to pop the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And he's
Race
not
for
going
me.
to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Who is this punter?
And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll try the run. At the 40, there he goes. And how about juice. They've got a 1st and 10. The big fullback's got it. Just plowing down the field. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Bowers. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
He took a hit as he flew it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. They were able to get a field goal on board, and now they'll kick it away. Bill's fourth return inside the spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to
Which one in this?
What the heck just happened?
He's off to the races. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Coming after it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up their pass ball a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the
What?
play.
Like 4th.
Double checking to make sure. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Kentucky.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. After punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cook. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Line getting set on 2nd down. The give to the fullback. Still running up the 40. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, and he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles, and he helps his offense out.
Got his man on the outside. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
Well, you know what they say, tips lead to picks. And the offense there lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Handoff to the fullback. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum.
Good job, good job. Basic.
This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Scanning the field, it's Vandergrift. A
Like
strike downfield. And they're getting it
that?
rolling
Don't do
right
anything
away to
stupid
the
like that,
32-yard
Ethan.
line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10.
He's supposed to be there.
Touchdown, Kentucky. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Coming out with it, it's Colts. He gets a block. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They were getting it. It's a touchdown. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide. For the
That's what I'm talking.
And how about the fans in the stands?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that in the end zone, making a huge play.
Way to answer that.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Corner's going to give them room. Nifty little dance step. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And as the clock runs out here in the second quarter, this offense happy with the lead it has built, and they'll go to halftime. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. No surprise. Looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese, we figured we might get a Music City Bowl.
Still in it. We still in it. The dude caught 2 already.
That's the case. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere.
Wrecking.
And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. At the 35, he's open. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. And after the explosive run, giving this offense a little bolt of energy, he steps out of bounds with a first down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? He makes a grab. Touchdown! How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon.
Every opportunity.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drop.
Into the wind.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. On the ground with the counter. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game. We saw it on that.
Move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I'll tell you, this defense and their front seven, they're going to have to play with great eye discipline because they know they are going to see this type of misdirection in their run game, and they got gashed there.
Off play action on first down. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Second and 10 here. It's a draw. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Love the work by the quarterback, selling pass. You saw the linebackers just back out of the box. As soon as he handed it off, there was nobody home, and that led to a big gain.
They're going to ride this running back. Can't get him to the ground. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room.
Right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker and running back. I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend. You can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Movement here from the tight end. Single back formation, and they give it to him. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Vandergrift. Wide open downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first from the 7.
We know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered.
Touchdown, Wildcats! They take the lead with the 6. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's
You gotta get it.
in that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys
This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Crosses the 30, he's going. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the fullback. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team if they're having this much success on the ground. It starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, and I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense is first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
The play action fake. Trying to get to it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Back to throw. It's Bauer. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You can see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Trying to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. The give to the fullback. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And, you know, when you talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and 1, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the first down. No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, and making sure I get that first down.
Leaves it with the running back. They get him down, and not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
Fullbacks are a dying breed, but when you see him, it just reminds you of the big old neck roll, just huge, stout fire.
Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown. And more importantly, take it.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. Almost ready to kick it
Stop.
away
Just
after scoring
one
the touchdown.
stop. Fumble
On the
or
move
pick.
from inside his 5.
Something
And
like
the
that.
returner will be brought down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen, calmer. Now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch. And now on second down for this offense. On the run, it's Wilcox. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this deep tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. If you start double teaming him, he's going to be a problem moving forward. We saw all this
trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got rid of it just in time. And it's incomplete on third down. Kentucky will...
Game time. Got lead, run for the win. Forever for that ball to fall down.
Got him down at the 23. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Got room at the 35. And he breaks into the open. The 20. He's at the 10. No
Yes,
one's
sir.
gonna get him. Touchdown.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous. Even he gets into the second level. Great vision, and it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, racing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not want a big, long touchdown run. Add those stats, young fella.
But he was on him too. He was on him.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. What a way to
Like
send
it.
a
I
message.
like it.
Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board.
Playing the pass. Playing the pass.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back and the big blue offense takes the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attacking.
Kentucky right back to the line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And back to the air on second down. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide.
Maybe they seem like they keep getting extra downs.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. The aerial assault continues. Getting some heat. Another incompletion on third down.
After that incompletion, fourth and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the fourth quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where's the matchup that you trust in to come?
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Oh my goodness.
Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield, it's Vandergriff. It's complete. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. From the gun. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Wiggles free. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
Give that guy
get this ball back.
Use your timeouts wisely. You can have a lot of time left on offense to go and win this game.
That's the game.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. The give to the big fullback. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. So many tremendous moments in individual effort, David. This is a year in college football I know I'm going to.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving it.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Can't hang on. He muffs it. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it.
As a former quarterback, I definitely never had the guts to ever want to be a return man. And that right there is the reason why, guys. I don't need anybody having a 50-yard run at me trying to take my head off. So, listen, I mean, I feel for that return guy. He's lucky, though, that his group of guys was able to jump back in.
And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to pass. It's Vandergrift. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. And wings it incomplete.
Back of his head.
Masterclass by the quarterback with decision making. Like we've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots.
He lobs one high down the left side.
Are you kidding me?
Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone.
I should have backed him up.
Massive score. Now massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy. Nice job. And 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, it's your decision.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. First down here for the offense. They'll give it to the back. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, look out, there he goes. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. First and 10 from the 31. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. From the 17-yard line, it's first and 10. The give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Going to work on second down in the red zone. And still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll leave it with him. And he's knocked down, but not before moving get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. So now on comes the field goal unit. This almost certainly to win the game. It's good, and that was dead solid proof. Celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker, and he has to come through, and Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights, and David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking downfield, it's Vandergrift. Looking to the big tight end. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up.
Game time. Nico.
That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dream about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Love is for suckers. On the music, Trans Perfect Music City Bowl. That's right.